Yeah, hi guys, it's Brad here. So just as a quick introduction here, I'm just going to show you a page I've just built with some reporting components, just so you can see what they all look like. Okay, so this is my beautiful page. The first thing you'll see here is a date selector. Almost everything in kademi is date sensitive, so you will almost always want to have one of them. And so that's that. Here we have a date histogram component. Alright, I've got this connected up to a query which is generating a number of emails sent per week. Down here you can see I've got two pie charts. This one is using an aggregation for the domains that email's been sent to, and this one is for its status, so which is complete or failed. And finally down the bottom here, this component is a table component, and it's just showing the individual raw data. Right, so that's the components. If we just have a quick look at the back end, you can see I've got just one query which is driving all of those. I've called it the email summary component. This query is running on the profile index. Now the profile index contains a few different types of data, and one of them is email items. I'll go through this in detail later, but you can see we've just got three query criteria. The first one is to lock that type down so we're only getting email items. We could also look at other data in the same index. We are setting the status date, and we're passing in these dynamic attributes, so that comes from the date range selector. And I'm also locking it down to only viewing data from that the current user has access to based on their organization hierarchy. Again, that's something we'll cover in more detail later. On the results, you can see I've just chosen these three fields to display as individual outputs. You can choose more fields from there. I've set up 4 aggregations. So these are the ones that you saw being used. The date histogram, showing how many per week. The email domains. Parent organization is actually not being used. It's just so I can see the data I'm filtering on. And this one is being used. It's the send status. That's where we saw complete or failed. Now you can see down here data, by the way, so it is actually generating that data, so you can see what it's doing. You can also see the raw output. This is good for developers trying to understand what's going on, and you can see the raw JSON of the query itself. So again, this is handy for developers. Okay, so that is all I have to show for now, and in the rest of the tutorial we'll go into more detail on each of those things. Thanks, bye.